Hey guys, I'm David Hislop, and today we're going to take a look at the second set of guitar parts for the song Faithful to the End from the album Have It All. This song is in the key of B, and it's at 72 beats per minute. So the first time we come in is on the first verse, and I will go ahead and play that line for you and then show you what effects I'm using. So pretty simple, it just kind of follows the chord progression. Let's talk about the effects I'm using first. Just using a cloud reverb on the big sky. Sounds like that. That'll be on the whole song. And then delay-wise, on the timeline, I'm using the pattern delay on the second pattern setting. And the BPM is set to 144, so it's a little bit quicker of a pattern, so double of 72. And that stays on the whole song as well. So that verse line is just kind of following the chords. I'll play it without the delay. And then right there, I'm just hitting the low E and the E on the A string together. And then, so then from there we go into a chorus, and we are out for that chorus. The next time we come in is on the second verse, and I'll show you that line right now. Okay, so kind of a simple rhythmic part. So I'll play it for you without the effects so you can hear it. So a couple things to note with that is I'm just kind of hitting eighth notes, but you're only really hearing quarter notes because I'm muting, but I'm kind of hitting every other eighth note, making it muted and dead, just to kind of give it some rhythmic feel. And the delay really kind of makes that part. So you're essentially just playing, but I'm playing those muted eighth notes in between. And like I said, the delay and the reverb kind of make that part what it is. And then those accented notes, I just kind of add a little bit of vibrato and open them up a little bit more to kind of make them pop. But that's pretty much the essence of that part. So from there, we jump into the chorus line, and we're going to use the same delay and reverb settings and the same drive settings, which for this, I'm just running my Super Bolt on a really light drive, so it's pretty clean. So this chorus line is going to stay pretty clean as well. So I'll play it for you. Okay, so it's just some simple shapes with a consistent picking pattern. So I'll play it slower for you. Okay, so essentially you're just picking you're picking quarter notes, but you're leaving off that first one. So if you're playing a full chord, it'd be, but we're just leaving off that first hit, so it has that kind of syncopated feel. So hope that helps. So the next part we go into is a channel before the bridge. And for that, we're just going to play some little triad chords and arpeggiate them. So for this part, I'm playing the same verb and delay settings and kicking on an extra drive. And the part goes like this. Okay, so again, pretty syncopated feeling line. So we're just following the chords there, and the chords, the shapes we're going to be using is this for the 5, for the 2, for the 6, for the 4, and then the 5 again, then the 2, then the 6 again, and then it goes to a 5. Okay, and then playing the picking pattern slow. Okay, so pretty simple, just back and forth pattern. Just practice it till it becomes muscle memory, and then you'll be good from there. So from there we go into a big bridge, and for this we're just playing octaves and sliding around with the chord progression and throwing in a few extra notes just to match the melody in between the chords. So for this I'm going to kick on the boost on my kilt, so I'm kind of at maximum drive, and I'll play the part for you. Okay, another thing on this part is I have the same delay and reverb settings, but I switched to a delay that's the same, but just has the mix slightly lower, so it stays out of the way of kind of the higher gain drive right there. So I'll play the part for you slower. Okay, so pretty simple. Just give it all big down strums to just make it punch through and kind of give that bridge a big lift. So now I will play through the whole song with the track so you can kind of see how it all fits together.
His careful hands, they hold us. to